Alright, that's running. Alright, get these guys going. Oh, there it is. There we go. How is everyone doing today? Hopefully the mic is working. It is. I can hear it through my phone. Sweet. I gotta send a few messages. Give Mr. Smith a message. And where is... Oh, goodness. I can't find people. There's George. There, that. And where's Mr. Josh? I gotta find Josh here. You hearing my message? There he is. I'm definitely a little later than normal today. We just got down the Lawrence today. We brought Lily's friend down with us too. There's Mr. Smith. So I gave George a message and I gave Josh a message. I should give Lost Souls a message, but he is at a train show. So he probably a little bit busy. Ye old Bachman. Oh, and I just mentioned Lost Souls, and there he is. I was like I said, I was going to message you, but I was like, oh, he's at the train show, so he might not get on. Ye old Bachman. Did you buy any ye old Bachmans? Yeah, as you all know, normally I do this stream like in the morning to the early afternoon, but we were, like I said, we just got here today. Lauren and Ella, they're gone away to Ottawa for approximately 2 weeks, so. There we go. I should have invited you up there, David, but I should have asked if you were working or whatnot, but it's all good. I'll be, we're only staying here till Monday. And then my brother's also coming down this week from Yellowknife for a visit. But he's only going to come see me, my mom, and Lily, like, for the day. Because there's nowhere for him to sleep in that mini home, as we know. But it'll be good to see him. But he's got a lot of other family to see in the province, too. So he's going to be, like, super busy. Oh, okay, you are working. Okay, yeah, no, it's all good. But basically, I can't leave the cats really much longer than 3 days, because I gotta clean their litter box, make sure they got bickies, and all that good stuff. Oh, my ass is hitting the throttles. Alright, Boston, Maine, gotta speed up a bit. Oh, you got next weekend off? Oh, okay, awesome. You can come on up there next weekend. I'm sorry I didn't pop over the other day too. We didn't get back. I didn't get back when I said I was. The weather was really bad and out this way, and I just ended up staying another night. So we were only we were down in Trailer Town for Thursday and Friday. So the week didn't quite work out as I have planned. Yeah, in terms of buying anything, there's nothing I really plan on purchasing for the next little while, other than, little things here and there. I had to purchase it didn't come yet. I thought it was going to be here yesterday, but not. But I had to purchase a new TV for the basement for my daughter, because the old TV kicked the bucket, but I got a really good deal. So, just waiting for it to get here. Oh, that's right. I remembered that. You're a vendor today, too. Oh, sweet. Yeah, man. Send it, man. I love surprises, man. Send the package like whenever. Like if shipping's like too expensive right now, I completely get it. I understand that 100%. Like friggin', it's so crazy sending stuff to the States. I don't know if it's vice versa, but it's like, yeah, me and David, we can't send anything to the States because the amount of stress and headache that's involved with it. Yeah, no rush, my friend. Like, whenever you can, right? I do like presents, though. Especially since I don't have the income to really put into the hobby at the moment. Especially in the summertime, because I gotta have some fun money for me and Lily. Oh yeah, it's crazy, Jason. Like before all the new rules came in, I sold a locomotive to a gentleman in the States, no problem at all. Then a week later, everything changed. I remember Mr. Smith telling me about it. I was like, no, you got to be shitting me. And he was telling me all the paperwork and headache that's involved. And that was, yeah, that was the last thing I was able to sell to the States before it all went bleh. Yeah, like I say, my end scale is like I say, it's a complete 100% side thing. Like there is no foreseeable goal with the end scale other than it just runs. Like if it wasn't for Mr. Smith here, I wouldn't have end scale. But it is bloody cute. I do love it. I just gotta clean that track a little more. It's being really finicky. The locomotive itself is amazing, but this old Atlas track is a bit. It's slowly getting better the more I clean it over time, but it's still very finicky. And those track cleaners I got, oh my goodness, do they ever work wonders? They take so much time. They they save time. That's what I meant to say. That little track cleaners save a lot of time. So I got the CN track cleaner and the CSX track cleaner. I love the bloody things. And I wasn't even like 100% sure about them until I started using them. Oh man, yeah, I'm not surprised. 75 USD, yeah, it's crazy. Oh, Mr. Smith said, crap, what did I miss? Oh, this phone again just popped in. What's going on? Oh man, I got like, as soon as I stepped outside, friggin' swarmed by the skeeters. I gotta grab that fan too. I gotta get that fan going. It is bloody hot. And there's a couple things I'm buying off Mr. Smith too. I gotta get the rest of the money to him. A couple more cameras, better cameras. The a Con Hell Yeah Kato locomotive, and a couple things I already have. I can't even remember now. My brain's like so shot. Alright, I gotta grab that fan. Just a second there, guys. I gotta take the headset off. Alright, now I can get the fan. There, I can position the fan where I want it. Okay, we'll be here. Oh man, oh they bit me good, the mosquitoes. Jeez. Oh, now who's speeding up? Well, Boston, Maine wants to go faster. There, you slow down a little bit there, bud. Alright, set up the fan. I gotta find a, no, the spot down here is pretty much like the best. Oh, there we go. Get the fan set up. And I won't be suffering from swamp ass as bad. Oh, ye old swamp ass. Here, let's put that. I only need it on low. Oh, that feels good already. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, dreams do come true. Oh no, the gun barrel came off the tank. That needs to stand at attention. There we go. Perfect. So I think I got myself a little neat idea to kind of figure out like where I want grass to go and where I want gravel to go. So a couple couple Christmases back, Lauren bought me an awesome Iowata, I think I pronounced it right, airbrush kit. And I'm just going to use the airbrush, so I'm just going to use green, the color green where I want grass to go on the layout, and I'll just use a stone color, because I do have those colors, where I want the gravel to go, and I'm just going to lay some paint down for now, and it'll give me a rough idea, I think, how I want things to be. Why an airbrush? I got no idea. This is a idea that popped up in my head, so I was like, hell yeah, I'll do that. Oh, that fan is feeling much better. I could probably take the track cleaners off soon. I think Amtrak is good. He doesn't need the track cleaner. That cleaned up. Oh yeah, that cleaned up really nice, I can tell. Now I just gotta... Oh, I'm trying to hook him back up. I'm gonna have to bring him back a little bit. There we go. Oh, nope, a little more. A little more. There we go. Oh, he can go rip along now. Alright, let me clean this up. I always clean off the cleaning pad after I'm done using it with Ye alcohol wipe, and it's good to go. Oh, I think I'll give the inner loop another couple laps and then it should be fine. Should be all good to go. Oh, that's drying out fast. So fast. There's my coupler I lost. It's all safe now. I think Zippy's still having a little issue over there. Alright, let me see. Let me see what is up. It's always this section right here, which is like really bad for some reason. This curve. It's just like I can even feel the I can feel the coarseness on it. Like it's not a very smooth piece of track at all. The rest of it feels pretty smooth. Clean it, give it a scrub. Yeah, that corner, man, it's so rough. Like it's, don't know what's up with it. It's a really rough piece of track. There, his lights aren't blinking, so that's a bonus. How else are we doing here? That all seems pretty clean. Oh, I heard a sound. I think it was nothing though. I think everything's okay. There, fix my chair. Had to make sure the headset didn't fall up, like shut itself off, but I think we're good. Checking my messages. I don't think I missed anything. Nope, we're good. Sometimes I can only sit down for so long, then I gotta get back up. Camera 2 is not looking horrible. Other than the contrast seems a bit off, but it is what it is. It's not a horrible one. Gee, it's starting to cloud over. There, I can probably take the, I think the track cleaner is good now for CN. There we go. The manufacturers want a lot of money for these little track cleaners. It's crazy. Unless you can get an epic deal at a train show. Then you're golden. I think it's, I don't even know if we have another train show this summer. Not in Nova Scotia. We don't get a lot of them, unfortunately. It'd be great if we did. Illinois seems to be like the most epic place for model train shows. There, that one's all cleaned up and good. That's looking better. Perfection. Well, kinda. I don't think those are supposed to flex like that. I seen on Otter Valley's website that Rapido has some very nice Ontario Northland GP9s coming. That would be like crazy epic to have one of those. Pretty colors too. I don't even really know what the colors are called on it, but oh, the dust out here is relentless. All part of the hobby. All I can do every once in a while is just take a little brush to them and get the dust off of there. Ooh, there we go. Much prettier. Oh my, that is crazy amount of dust. Whew, there, all good now. Hey Michael, hey Roseanne, I was actually just thinking of you guys. Did you go? I was just talking about the locomotive. Did you guys see on Otter's website there? They were advertising those gorgeous Rapido GP9s there, the Ontario Northland ones. Oh man, those are a beautiful color. I was looking at them and drooling because they're so pretty looking. Man, I went through this retro Pepsi some fast. But I definitely hope everyone's weekend is going awesome so far. Oh, I had a little bit of weird looking dirt on the CP rail train. Yeah, I think the track's a little finicky there. Yeah, Michael. I think the locomotive is being released in August. Like we're still doing some pre-orders, and they just received from Rapido some early examples of it. If I could, I'd definitely snatch one up because I got new Ontario. Well, I mean, I got a box for it. I have no idea where it is. No idea where that Ontario box is. It might vanish somewhere in the void. The funny thing about the headset is I literally just checked it to see if it was working. Oh, you're looking for a Broadway Limited S1. One of the 4 kids to get one, yeah, pretty much. A Broadway Limited S1, it's gonna... my theory, it's probably gonna be... it'd be over $1,000 Canadian, 100%. By the time after you look at shipping and everything like that. My Blue Goose is still out of commission because I haven't paid for the parts yet. Iceman Rails has joined. Thank you so much, man. That is awesome. And how is I love the name Iceman. But how is your weekend going so far? Like I say, I hope everyone's having an awesome weekend. I want everyone to have an awesome weekend. A nice, relaxing, epic weekend. Where you can just sit down, relax, do whatever you like to do. But I know that's not always possible all the time. Oh, here's my little idea. I mentioned it earlier, but we got a few more people in here. So, I know down the road, and I know Michael and Roseanne and Iceman never heard me say this yet, but like I say, like scenery and stuff like that's going to be down the road, but I was thinking in the meantime, I take my airbrush kit, I got plenty of colors, and I just airbrush green where I want grass to eventually be, and I have, like I say, I have all kinds of colors. I can airbrush stone, like where I want the gravel to be. Just to give a few ideas, I mean, there's already, the top layer of the foam is already painted brown, so there's that. So we got dirt. So we got the dirt color already. But that's like a short-term process. I think that is not a horrible idea. Like I say, it's all that could pop up in my brain right now because I know nothing about, you know, making grass and making gravel. I gotta, other than a few things I've seen on YouTube, but I didn't go into super depth about it. Oh, there's Strasbourg. And thanks again, Iceman, for joining the channel. That is super awesome. The little channel is slowly growing. And when the winter months hit again, that's when I do more streaming. I stream a lot more in the winter time. That's because I don't like being out in the cold. Alright, who do I gotta slow down? I think CN is kinda playing the I wanna smash into Boston game. Let me get in the message right here right quick. It is... Oh my god, I'm trying to remember. I think it was 40 USD altogether with shipping and everything. I'd have to go find the email. It's like buried like 2 weeks ago. Not impossible to find, but actually I can do that right quick. I think, yeah, I got my email here on the gamepad. I should be able to find it, hopefully. Oh, where'd my email go? I just had a Windows update and it changed everything, of course, so now I'm just like... Oh, my email, like... Oh, there it is. It's not in the taskbar where it used to be. Oh, excuse me. I burped right in everyone's face. Okay, I will find it here in a second. Service, it'll be under service, Broadway Limited Service. Okay, not there, not there. It'll be one that's already red, of course. Is it that? Invoice from Broadway Limited. Okay, let's go here. Yeah. Okay, yeah, it's like... It's a, yeah, 40 USD. Please review the Apache PDF, and there's a link to go to, like, the invoice and everything. Well, at least the link still works, so that's a bonus. I was worried for a moment that I waited too long. But yeah, 40 USD. And then I'm just keeping my fingers crossed that's like all that's wrong with the Blue Goose. I mean, it's always been a finicky locomotive. A lot of you guys have been there since I got the locomotive, and it's always been finicky. It's like, in my experience of steam locomotives, that's just like nature of the beast with those things half the time. Friggin' the keep alives on the thing can't even save it. It hits a speck of dust on the track, and that thing's spazzing out. So what do you guys think of my airbrush idea? It's just like the easiest way I can think of, like, where I want, like, different, like, where I want grass to go, where I want some gravel to go. I'll just bring out the... See, Lauren bought, 2 Christmas ago, she got me a really nice, Japanese brand name airbrush. I think it's called, Iwata? I can't pronounce things really too great. I used it for a few projects, and the thing's absolutely amazing. Oh, holy crap. Michael and Roseanne. Oh, my goodness. I appreciate that so much. I don't even know what to say besides, man, thank you so much, guys. I'll get that all good to go after the stream. And then hopefully the shipping don't take too long, and then we'll have good old Goose back on the track. And George is working on my old ye old Bachmann 611. It's having a really weird gear issue. The only way I can describe that. Oh, I gotta slow Boston, Maine down a little bit. Now Boston, Maine is up to some shenanigans here. Yeah, the live streams are pretty fun. I enjoy doing them. I like, the thing I love about the live streams, we get to talk live with everyone, we get to hang out, and I just like going with the flow. And I don't have to I don't know how to edit videos or anything like that. And like computer software stresses me out, so I don't like to go near it. Oh, there's RC Adventures. How's it going? Mr. Smith is multitasking. He's at work and watching the channel at the same time. Oh, one can of Pepsi down. Kato couplers. I need a little N-scale caboose there for little Zippy. So little Zippy, he's a Union Pacific Rio Grande heritage unit, and he's pulling Union Pacific, Canadian Pacific, and Ontario. But we also have a CP Rail Zippy too. They're one of there. So it's like right now my N scale's like just kind of mixed freight kind of thing going on. Oh yeah, you got home at a good time. And that's a pain in the butt thing to get in Nova Scotia, or couplers, especially Katy couplers. So what David Smith does, he orders the TMU couplers, and we use those, and you know what, they work great. I mean, they're not metal like Katy's, but you know, I don't know how well you guys are going to see them, but I mean, they're just like plastic couplers, like with plastic whiskers on them. But I mean, for how cheap they are, they work, they function. I'll take functionality any day, so long as it works. And the only really new thing I got going on the layout, I got the, it's a little extremely, it's like a little test bench, and I use it to clean the locomotives. So I put like an alcohol wipe over the track, what David Smith showed me. And then I put the locomotive over the alcohol wipe one truck at a time and just give it full blast. And then it's really good to go. Alright, I think the speed match is going pretty good for Boston, Maine. It's crazy the amount of dust that comes out here. They all need a little dust off here and there. But it's not stuff that you're gonna see on the camera. You know what annoys me more than dust though? Fingerprints. The fingerprints on my locomotive. That annoys me. That's why sometimes when I handle the locomotives, I put on my little gloves. The only issue like I've had with couplers, I mean, short shank is fine in my experience with, like, you know, as small as 22-inch radius. I've had short shank work on 18, but here's the problem I ran into, and this is very specific to scale train locomotives. So, and a long shank won't even help you with this. Let me make sure my headphone's still on here. Okay, headphone is still on. Okay, cool. So I'll explain this the best I can. And Mr. Smith was here when we had to do this. So I had my BC Rail Scale Trains locomotive. It's a Gevo, very popular. And then I just for Christmas I got those Trenton Works BC Rail boxcars. So what was happening, even on 22-inch radius, the Scale Trains locomotive was pulling the boxcars off. And we went and put a long shank in there. It didn't help. What the problem was, the gearbox itself. So what I had to do, I had to modify the gearbox. I had to cut little slits in it to make it so the coupler could swing. It needed more degree of swing. And after I did that, it was good to go. And it wasn't even hard to do. But yeah, that's a design flaw in scale trains with their coupler gearboxes. And it was not hard to modify it. It was actually pretty simple. But it did leave me and Mr. Smith scratching our heads for a few minutes. Because we were like, the long shank should solve the problem, and it wasn't. Now the CSX Scale Trains Gevo, I did not do that little modification to. He seems to be all right with what he's pulling. Oh, there, I think I can get CN going now. Just keep an eye on those two. Both these Athearn Genesis locomotives are completely geared differently. They're not even relatively the same. But yeah, so long as it's not a scale trains locomotive, your short shank should be okay. But you'll find out soon enough. Then there's the other styles. Then you have the center shanks, and then the low offset and the high offset. I had to work with that too before. Little Zippy's doing okay, no flickering. I think we're good. Boston, Maine is good. If they start flickering, I'll just put the track cleaners on them. So I'll show you guys I might have showed them before about my two track cleaners here. So I got that, and they're both Walter's train line. So I had the CSX one for a long time. And then I got an epic deal on the CN one there. I think about like a couple weeks back. Actually, you know what's really funny? I think for some reason, I don't know why, I think the CN one weighs a little more. That's really weird. They shouldn't. Oh no, they weigh the same. It's just me. So the CSX one I had for years. And like I say, my experience with these is they work really great. They save a lot of time. And they don't scratch the tracks because they only put a little bit of pressure on it, right? I know I heard some people were a little scared to use them, but nah. They're not damaging the track at all. They don't apply enough pressure. Alright. Those two look speed match, but if they're not, they're gapped enough away from each other for now. So that's not too bad. Oh man, in this heat out here, man, the alcohol pads are like drying up so fast, like the alcohol wipes. They're just like. But those track cleaners did a fantastic job. Oh, I'll check my headset. Oh, nice. It's good. See if we can get Amtrak going a little faster. Little throttle on them. My power supply doesn't have like much more power left in it to get it going much faster, but that's okay. They don't need to be going. He doesn't need to be going 200 miles an hour. I think the old DCF50, I think it's 2.5 amp. Where the DCS52, the most recent one, it's a 3 amp. I must say though, man, I love the shine of those Amtrak passenger cars. They're just wild. Those old aluminum coaches, man, like, they just look so good. I love glossy locomotives too. That's what I love about that old ye old Bachmann Class J I have that George is working on. It has the nice gloss finish on it. And my 4449 does too. Ooh, I think Boston, Maine wants to catch up a little bit. Alright, let me scale him back a tad. And those are, Michael and Roseanne, those are the old, here, let me grab a box here. They're the old Mantuas. Like, they're, the boxes aren't in the greatest of shape. But I do have them. So that's the box that that those aluminum coaches came in. So that's really back when things were made in the USA, made in USA. But yeah, Mantua. There, I'll put that back in the bag. I got like, I keep everything like all my boxes for my coaches. They're all in their boxes, put in their separate bags, because I have like, I collected a few sets of coaches over the years. I don't have all complete sets yet. Some of them I do, but some of them I'm missing a coach or two. Like my Burlington Northern, I still need 4 more coaches to make the set of 8. I think my Norfolk and Western, I don't even think it's complete. I don't know. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I got 6 out of 8 Norfolk and Western. So like eventually I'll get around to it. Man, they're beautiful coaches. Nice coaches. When 611's repaired, I can get those up and going again. And the same thing with Great Northern. I got 4 out of 8 of the Great Northerns. It takes a long time, like, to get a full set, especially like. I thought I heard something derail there for a second. Because you gotta wait. I'm very patient. I wait for the deals, right? And I have to be very conservative with my money too, so. Oh, what did you do? Oh, yeah, the Boston, Maine. And on the hunt for rolling stock. Oh, there's Jersey Bill. How's it going there, buddy? Bill is in the house. Now, in terms of Boston, Maine, Otter Valley got a few Bowser boxcars, blue ones, in stock. I think they have 2 Bowsers in stock, and the price isn't bad. It's 28 maple syrups. 2 of my Boston, Maine freight cars I got from Maritime Hobbies and Crafts before Mike had to close the place down. But Boston, Maine's is beautiful. Like if you love the color blue as much as I do, it's a beautiful train to get going. And especially the black box cars with the blue doors, they're nice too. But from what I found out about Boston, Maine, I don't think they ever had any 6-axle locomotives. It was all 4. Someone told me that a while back. They never had any 6-axle. I guess they didn't need it. Chinese food. Oh, yum. Well, my daughter, she has her friend over here for the weekend, and I took them to the dollar store. And they got enough snacks to last till Monday, that's for sure. At least I hope. We all know what being a teenager's like and snacks. But man, you can get, when it comes to snacks, man, you can get so much more bang for your buck at the dollar store. It's rather impressive considering the price of things today. Yeah, I never looked in it there a whole lot about the fires. I just know it's pretty bad. But here's all I'm going to say about that. We always help the states with their fires, especially the ones in California. We're always sending our awesome water bombers down and whatever else we can. The states could come help us a little bit with the wildfires. You know, but you know, our governments are, you know, having their fucking pissing contests with each other. But well, all we can do is just let them do what they're gonna do. Canada would be a lot better off if our leaders would stop giving all our money to other countries. Canada needs to help Canada before Canada can help other countries. That's just my little 2 cents in on that. Imagine all the water bombers we would have if we didn't give, if you know, our government didn't give all the money away. It'd be a lot better. For a moment, but they're back. I'm gonna grab another Pepsi there, guys. I'll just be a second. I just want to make sure the headset's back on. But yeah, like I was saying, my headset shut off on me. But yeah, Canada, like our leaders, has to stop. And I don't know if it's going to happen, giving money to other countries. We're not in a... Canada's not in a financial predicament to be giving money away. That's just my 2 cents. Other than that, I don't get into politics a whole lot. Unless it's just me and David. If me and David Smith are hanging out together, we'll bitch about it constantly. I thought I seen George pop in here, did he? Before I went? Yeah, there he is. George is here. Awesome. I just had to go grab another Retro Pepsi. Hey, George, if you want to, tomorrow, if it's not piss pouring rain, we can meet up if you want. Up to you, if you're not busy or anything. Iceman, yes it is, my friend. Iceman, it is HO scale. I do have a tiny little N scale loop going, but N scale is 100% a very much back burner thing. It's like very, very back burner. But yes, HO scale. It's a DCC layout. Oh, I think the trains are touching again. It's so funny, like I take my eye off them like for just a very little bit of time and bam, collision. Oh, you're gonna do some eBay scrolling, are you? And Iceman, the layout itself is, I haven't quite had it for a year yet. I think, when did we pick it up, David? Was it in August? I know it was later on in the summer. Iceman, I am located on the east coast of Canada, province of Nova Scotia. Good old world Nova Scotia. And the sundeck has a beautiful scenery outside, but for some reason the camera's not picking it up anymore. It's really weird. Like, ever since I started using OBS, I mean, I know OBS is the way to go, but ever since I started using OBS, the cameras have been really weird when it comes to lighting. Like, you used to be able to look out the sundeck windows, like on the live stream, and the outside was clear as anything, but it's not clear anymore. Like, the background always got so many compliments, but it just doesn't pick it up. Sometimes if I lift the camera up, it can see the outside a little bit, but it's very iffy if it does that. Yeah, so it's a lighting thing. So I raise it up, you can see the outside, like it is now. It's very, and then when I bring it back down, everything just goes weird, right? It's, yeah. I really wish I could fix it. See, look at that. You know, I raise it up, we can see the beautiful, we can see all that nice beauty out there. But I pop it back down and I lose it all. And it never used to do that. Like, I don't know why it does that. It's just the brightness just eats it. Like, maybe there's something I can do in the settings, but I don't know. I'm not too sure. I could try to, like, I don't know if I raised it up a little bit or, but I used to, like I say, man, everyone used to love seeing the backdrop. Well, not the backdrop, but like the real scenery out there. Oh, I think that needs to be a little tighter. I don't even know if moving it down a little bit will help it, but hard to say. Nope, that didn't do anything. So it's like there, and it's a very, I would say it's very finicky. It's always been yeah. I'm just trying to adjust it back to where it was. Yeah, trying to use the little visor on it doesn't do anything. It's got a little, like a little tiny sunshade on the cap there. Maybe some of you know more about cameras than I do, but it's so weird. Like I say, I lift the camera up, it can see the outside. I put it back down, I can't see anything. Hello, Shadow. How's it going? Thank you so much. Yeah, and before, Michael, like before I started using OBS, the camera could see out there, no issue. But I can't get it to do it unless I raise it up more, as you guys have seen. Maybe if I can get, like, I don't know, maybe the camera settings would fix it somehow. I'm not too sure. Oh, I got collision again. It happens so quick. There we go, we're good now. Yeah. It's the exposure, is it? Okay, it must be more light on the layout. Okay. The exposure. I wonder if there's a way I can play with the exposure and the settings eventually. Like just mess around with it. I mean, they're only cheap cameras, right? I imagine they can only do so much. Reduce the aperture size setting. Okay. I will see. It's a... Okay, let me jump in here. I'm just gonna grab my, I'm gonna bring my cell phone over here so I can see the chat, because I have to, oh, there we go. Who joined in? Dan joined in? I just want to make sure I got everyone. We got Sean. We got Dan just joined in. There, hopefully I didn't miss anyone. I apologize if I do. Alright, let me scoot the gamepad over to OBS. I did notice Stratchbird joined in. Okay, so I want... Camera 1, let's unlock the settings. Let's see what I got here. I want to configure video. We got The only thing it really lets me play with, I got brightness, contrast, hue, saturation, sharpness, gamma, white balance, backlight, and grain. Like I say, they're very basic cameras. But a specific, it doesn't look like I have like an exposure option. Oh wait, there it is. There's exposure. Let's take it off auto. So do I want a lower exposure? Oh wow, -11. Okay, let's try that. Holy crap. Oh wow. Wow. It's really dark though. Okay, we're getting somewhere, guys. We're getting somewhere. There we go. Okay. You guys are awesome. I just got to adjust it a little more. Let's go to... I need a little more. Let's try that. Let's go in. Nope, that's too much. I got to keep my eye on the trains, too. Okay. It's so hard. It's touchscreen, right? And it's very difficult to... Oh, it was good there for a second. Then it got to... What's 9 like? Let's see. That's 9. But it's a bit dark. We can try to roll with that for... Let me see what it looks like on here. It's going to be a little delayed. I mean, it's set at 9. We can definitely, I mean, we can see the outside, but it's just a tad little, Yeah, exactly. Light a little bit more on the inside. I do have Pennsylvania, but the problem is my Pennsylvania steam locomotive, it's not a DCC locomotive. But yes, I do, but it's not ready yet. Pennsylvania is a work in progress. I have the coaches, I have the locomotive, but it needs a DCC. So I have a Pennsylvania K4 steam locomotive. And it's ye old Bachman. I mean, I could throw the LED on, but I'm not sure. Let me do that. Let me... David installed an LED, a nice big one. Let me see what happens when I plug it in. See, it's already like, my perspective, it's already super bright in here. I mean, I think that looks really nice that we can see the outside now. I really love that. Oh, for power, I'm using an old DCS 50 Digitrax. It's over 20 years old, but it gets the job done. Alright, let me jump back in the OBS for a second. I also have to up... Oop, no, that ain't gonna work. I don't know what I did. I just broke something. Okay, there we go. We're good. I thought my headphones shut off there for a second. Okay, I meant to up the brightness on my gamepad. Let's make that a little brighter. There, we're good to go. I mean, I'm okay with that. That's not bad. Yeah, I'm gonna put it back to where it was. Just bear with me a second. Alright, going back in the settings. Configure. Ugh. It's very finicky to do with touchscreen. Some things. It's like I'm trying to press it and it's like doesn't want to listen. Is that better? I think that's better. I'll just give it a sec to perfect? Okay. Right there? Okay. That's set at 8. Perfect. Okay. I just want to make sure it's it is good to go. And it won't be hard for me to put better light bulbs here. I just need to get some bright LEDs on the main 2 lights. You guys can, if you guys can see in camera 2, I'll point them out. They're only low light though. They're low Kelvin, but we got a bulb here, and excuse me, we got a bulb over here, but I don't think they would be bright enough this time of day to make a difference. I could try. Getting myself hiccups. There, I clicked them on, but I'm not sure if they will. What I gotta get, need a like an LED strip up there. All right. Okay, I'm happy everyone likes this setting here. That's great. That's awesome. Let me take a quick look at. I know camera 2 is not nearly as important as camera 1, but let me take a look here. Let me go to number 2. Let me unlock 2. 2 is also a lot harder to see. But we will play with it. Okay, I'll go back to configure video. Camera 2, I could probably tone that down quite a bit. Let me try 9 with that. Ooh! There we go. Man, I'm so happy you guys taught me this stuff. I would have been trying to, like, forever trying to figure this out. Okay, that works amazing for camera number 2. Oh man. Thanks to you guys, I think I just completely, like, fixed camera 2 a little bit. That is nice. Hello there, Luke. How's it going? And very soon, I just gotta get them from Mr. Smith. He has 2 cameras, just like mine, like camera 1, and we're gonna have one of them. So camera number 2 is mounted on the wall, and 3 and 4 are also going to be mounted, because I know how bad that we want a camera over here, and it's going to happen because we can't see this side yet really well. So there is going to be one over here pointing at the other end of the table. It's actually going to be, the problem is not mounting the camera. The issue is I need a more powerful docking station. So my little USB hub I have, it only has enough power to run 2 cameras. I know that sounds really weird, but it is what it is. So I need the research and find, like, a much better docking station. Then it'll be perfect. And then I just need to order some USB cable extension, and all is good to go. There, I gotta keep a close eye on CN and Boston, Maine. Make sure they are behaving. Oh, hey, Michael and Roseanne, did you guys see the Ontario Northland GP9s on the website? Oh man, yeah, like I say, after you guys taught me about the exposure, it really fixed up camera 2. Like, I'm very impressed. See, there's so much stuff I don't know about, like, camera settings, and it's all completely new to me. I plug a camera in, and I'm like, man, this thing sucks. But it's just I'm the one that sucks, because I don't know how to use settings. Now, some cheapy cameras from Amazon really do suck. Like, there was a couple that I tried out that claimed to have a wide field of view, and they did not. And that's a thing with doing, like, you know, especially the live streams. I want at least 90-degree field of view, minimum 90. That way you can get, like, a good shot of the layout, all in one. What's the word I'm looking to use? All in one camera. Like, it's really hard to see with camera 1, because, you know, the layout is going 12 feet plus down to the other side of the sun deck. But camera 1 does see majority of the whole layout. Like, there's not much more back here. Like, this is the end of the table here. But, I mean, I still got to have multiple cameras. I think camera 1 is a 95 field of view. I think that's what that one is. And camera 2, I believe, is 90 degree. And see, stuff like that, Bill, I gotta research because I'm not too sure. Like when you talk about size of lenses, it's like I don't quite like understand. So I got a bit of research to do. Like I understand field of view, and I only understand that because of playing video games my whole life, right? So when I'm playing a game, I like to have my field of view. I go into the settings and I set it for like as wide as I possibly can. But I do know if it's too wide, you get that you get like that, what's it called? Is it a fishbowl effect, or you get like the round lensing effect? Not lensing, maybe it's fishbowl. You know what I mean? If your field of view is too wide, you get like kind of like an unnatural curvature. Is that it? Am I explaining that right? I only understand this because of games. Alright, CN. I see what you're up to. So, I will just notch down CN a tiny bit. Fisheye. Yeah, sorry, fisheye. I don't know why. I knew it was fish something. Here I am saying fishbowl. You get the fishbowl effect. But no, it's fisheye. Oh, I think Amtrak caught a dirty piece of track. I seen him slow down there for a second. Actually, it's probably almost time for him to have his wheels cleaned. And if I didn't mention yet, the locomotives that I have running, the Amtrak locomotive, that is a Rapido E8. The CN locomotive is an Athearn Genesis with Tsunami 2 sound. It's an SD70 Ace. The Boston Main is an Athearn Genesis GP40-2, I think, with Tsunami 2 sound. I'm just giving this here a quick wipe here, let's see, because I noticed he had a little hiccup here. None of these locomotives have keep alives. They're all things have to be clean, otherwise they get cranky. The food is good. There, that should be a little better for Amtrak. Like I say, he's been, he ran last weekend for quite a bit too, so his wheels may be getting a little dirty. I'm going to move my fan a little bit, so it's not like blowing in the microphone. Okay, so I'll speed Boston Main up a little bit. And Amtrak's horn, I've never bothered adjusting that yet. Oh, there, it's back on again. Oh, Mr. Josh popped in. What's going on, buddy? How is Josh's week going? Are all ye old Bachmans running good? You didn't lawn dart any Bachmans, did ya? No Bachmans got chucked up against the wall? Josh, did you shoot an old Bachman with your assault rifle? Did you take an AR-15 to ye old Bachman? Oh, he got to see Big Boy. Lucky you. I don't think Big Boy's gonna come up to Canada anytime soon. No Bachmans died this week. Alright, I gotta watch Amtrak when he comes around that bend again. Make sure he doesn't. I think he's okay. I don't know if I can put him up the... No, I think my old DCS-50 is tapped out of power. No more juice. Oh, excuse me. Burping in everyone's ear again. The Pepsi make that happen. Haha, 6.5. The best I did was shot one with a crossbolt. Man, them bloody things are deadly, man. Did you guys ever watch the ballistic dummy tests? There's a couple guys that do it on YouTube. Well, one day they were testing out a few different crossbows and crossbolts on ballistic dummies. Man, they're brutal. Scary amount of damage. Okay, Amtrak had a little hiccup there. I'm gonna put the track cleaner back down, but I think it's his wheels. I'm gonna take him off the truck here for a moment. Man, it was fun to watch, man. It took me a couple tries though, because it was such a small target. So it took me a few tries to nail the damn thing, but I did. His wheels look good. So I think I'll put the track cleaner back on. Yeah, his wheels are great. Nothing wrong with those wheels. I'll give him the track cleaner. Might need a few. There probably a couple little dirty spots there. Alright, I'll grab that track cleaner. Where'd he go? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I might have a few dirty spots. We'll fix that issue. Roll it back a little bit. There you go, Mr. Amtrak. You are good to go. Alright, power. Get him going. I do gotta turn his volume up soon. His volume's like so low. Alright, Boston, Maine has to slow down a little bit. Yeah, sometimes the phone needs a good old reset, I hear that. I probably reset my phone about once a week. Yeah, Via Rail's gears or wheels are looking good too. But he dusty, they all dusty. They clean the dust right off there. How you doing there, Amtrak? Now I need an Amtrak track cleaner. I'm silly. Oh man, Josh, we have so many dead zones here in Nova Scotia, it's crazy. Like, outrageous amount of dead zones. It shouldn't even be like it. That's how bad it is. Like, even in town, like, it's so bad. Especially in trailer town. Like, if you try to use data in trailer town, it's horrendous. You have to literally drive up the road. Okay, I might be able to fix that. Alright, a little bit of glue. When one of the, there last weekend, we had a couple coaches fall on the floor, unfortunately. But they're River Aussies, so they're pretty bulletproof. But I did lose a step, but I found the pieces, so... Little bit of Gorilla Glue. I really like the Gorilla Glue. It's not runny like some of the brand names of super glue I have tried in the past. Well, it's not that the super glue is runny. What ends up happening to me all the time is the lid just gets stuck to the bottle and it's near impossible to get the lid back off. But with the Gorilla Glue, I don't run into that issue. Alright, half of that step is fixed. I'll just let it dry before I put the other piece on. All those years of building model cars and airplanes gave me all these patience. I'll let that little piece dry before I do the rest of it. Oh, sorry for burping in everyone's ear again. There, that should come out okay. It's not so bad. And then I got the other piece like almost ready. I'll just kind of hold it in my hand for now. Surprisingly, I've never glued my fingers together. Jimmy's in the house. How is Jim's weekend going? Alright. that glue... I glued on half of that step. We're looking good. I didn't completely kill that old Riverossi coach. There, I'll let it dry for a little while longer before I put the other piece of the step on. Ow! Ugh, I just banged my pinky toe on the... Ugh. On a part of the chair. My pinky toe's like so sensitive. Like, my pinky toe is so sensitive, like I bang it on something, I want to cry. It hurts so bad. We had a little bit of rain and some thunder this week, Jim, but nothing crazy. So what kind of crazy weather? Is it like stormy as hell? Like you getting hammered with like rain, thunder and lightning, friggin' tornadoes, hail, hurricanes, volcanoes, all the above? Or is it so bad it's the equivalent of a tornado hitting a volcano? Oh, what is CN's plans here? Keep my eye on him. Oh yeah, the wildfires, yes. None of that smoke has hit Nova Scotia. Yo, what's up? You sure can. I think I can manage that. Just give me a second, okay? Alright. Hey guys, I'm gonna make the girls some craft dinner, but I will bring the phone with me. First I gotta get the water boiled. Alright, the kiddos just have to let me know when the water's boiling. And then I can get everything else going. ask the smoke to not illegally cross the border. Oh my god. Well, if the government, like I said earlier, man, if the government didn't give all our money to other countries, we'd be able to afford more water bombers and everything else to help our country prosper. Well, like I say, I don't normally touch politics in my stream, but that's basically my 2 cents. Our great leaders need to stop giving our money away, and Canada will be great again. Like, man, after World War II, like, we had the 3rd largest navy in the world. Like, Canada could have been a superpower. But our governments were like, nope, we can't be a superpower. All the dumb decisions over the decades. Ugh. Man, I feel like he's not doing anything to fix anything. Forget ice, round up the smoke and send it back. Shit. Oh my god. The water's boiling. Okay, let me take a look. That was pretty quick. I mean, picture that for a second, guys. After World War II, Canada had the 3rd largest navy. And all throughout the 50s, Canada was innovating like crazy. Like, we were building awesome navy ships, awesome airplanes, awesome equipment. And then it's like, nope, we can't do that. Man, we were building really cool stuff. Yeah, more people for the people. Yeah, literally though, God forbid. Yeah. Alright, I think that track cleaner probably did its job. Or so I hope. Alright, I think I can pop the track cleaner off for now again and see how that goes. It did quite a few laps. There we go. Yeah, it took quite a bit off there. Oh, excuse me, burping in everyone's face again. I'm so polite. I got like the greatest manners in the world. Alright, what did I miss? Oh man, the Avro Arrow, that whole situation like boils my blood so bad. There we go. Until I need it again. Alright, what'd I miss? Let me make sure my headset... Okay, headset's still on. Well, if we get the right leaders in next election, Canada has the potential to be a very wealthy country. And it's like it was said before, Canada just needs to legally be allowed to open up its resources. Mr. Pierre Poilievre said it perfectly. Get rid of the bureaucracy and build. We got so much resources we could be selling and becoming an insanely rich country. And it would be great for us regular folks because I think things would go down in price significantly, wages would go up. Oh, the water's boiling? Okay. Alright, I'll go get it. a little bit. Craft dinner's almost done. Is that staying on? Nope. Alright, I am back. Whatever the teenagers don't eat, I will finish. And call it my supper. Sounds like great success. Man, some of the clouds are looking a little heavy. Is it raining in Antigonish in town there, George? Well, you're not really in town, but you know what I mean. Looks like we might get some. I don't know. It's too hard to predict around here. Alright, who's catching up to who? Oh, I think we're okay for now. Windy, but no rain. Yeah, I might not do anything. How's little Zippy doing? He working good. I didn't see any light blinkings over in the corner where lights like to blink. I think a skeeter got the back of my head a little itchy. Oh, bugger. Buggers. Hey, Ted's Trains. Yeah, having a couple cameras going is really fun. Maybe I'm hoping before this month is up, I'll have one or two more cameras going. I'd be happy with one more. Got a third going. Just so we can see the other end of the layout. We can 100% do some BNSF. I can park Boston, Maine here in a second. I imagine Josh would really love to see the Pumpkinator going. What if all that overcast is the smoke? I mean, it does smell smoky, George. Maybe we are getting some of the forest fire smoke. Just the one there, Ted. It's a DCC layout. I have an old 20-year-old Digitrax DCS50. It's old, but it works. It's pretty reliable. Michael and Roseanne, we do get hurricanes. We had since 2020, we had 2 bad ones. Both of them, both hurricanes that hit since 2020, have taken our power out for 9 days. And some of them are just like, you know, tropical storm weather, like intensity, but I will say, where we're right on the Northumberland Strait, high winds are very common, especially in the wintertime. So it's a weekly basis for me and Lauren to get 100-kilometer-an-hour winds right here on the Northumberland Strait. Like it's just normal. It's like it's a day. But the last 2 hurricanes we got, they were rather damaging. We were a little lucky because we are surrounded by quite a bit of trees on the right and the left side of the house, so we avoided quite a bit. We had some blockage, but it was you drive down the road a little bit and the devastation was really horrible. All right. But yeah, so I'm trying to remember how high the winds were with the I'm having a brain fart. I don't know why I can't remember the bloody names of the hurricanes, but I just can't at the moment. But they can get really bad when they come up the coast. Usually, they end up dissipating to a tropical storm, which is pretty normal. But the wind speeds, I can't remember, unfortunately. But like I say, 9 days without power is pretty bad. But I mean, we got a generator. Like out in rural Nova Scotia, like you gotta have a generator. Especially where we get all the high winds out here, being right on the strait. Alright, you are number 97. Oh yeah, I forgot pumpkin's fast. He is a lot faster than the other ones, but I think he's at a good speed now. So like I say, we're lucky because we got a little bit of forest to the left and right of us, so it did block the direction the hurricanes came in at. But farmers in our area, they lost entire silos just blown away, like scattered. Man, trees blown down everywhere. They still haven't 100% cleaned up from it, but there's still remnants of the destruction. So like the local farmers around our areas, they lost silos, barns, sheds. Just it was nasty. It was really nasty. The water levels rose so high, so we have a man-made causeway that connects to the island over there, and the waters rose so high from storm surge that the causeway was completely submerged. I actually have pictures of this. It was crazy. So with both hurricanes, both times the causeways were completely submerged from storm surge. And during the storm, we couldn't even get out if we wanted to, because the exit was flooded. You couldn't get through. If you tried, you would have been swept away. So when the storm does get bad out this way, we're pretty much trapped. So, you know, when a hurricane's coming, we get prepared for it. We make sure we got food, we got fuel for the generator, and everything, because we know we're going to be without power. And we have to wait for the water levels to subside before we can even get out. So, I mean, but, you know, were we ever in danger for our lives? No. No. Now, if it was if we ever got a Category 4 or 5 hurricane, we'd have to evacuate. The last two were Category 2 and 3. Now, up in the Cape Breton Highlands, it was a bit more intense. There were areas that had to be evacuated up in Cape Breton, because the Cape Breton Highlands, the winds are even more intensified up there, just the way the geography is. But it was the first one was bad enough. Like my brother up in Yellowknife, He called me up. Like, he literally asked if we were evacuating. I was like, no. I was like, no, we're not going to evacuate. We've been through this rodeo before. But, George might remember a little bit. George, do you remember if, like I say, I'm having a brain fart right now. I can't remember the name of the 2 recent hurricanes that got us. But depending on where you were in Nova Scotia, one of them was a Category 3, wasn't it? Especially for Cape Breton. Now, where Mr. Smith, where he was in Bridgewater at the time, I don't know how bad Bridgewater got hit. But I just can't remember if it was a Category 2 or 3. I think it was a 3, depending on where you were. I gotta see if the teenagers remember. See if kiddos remember what those hurricanes were. Okay, so the girls refreshing my memory. Fiona was one of them. Fiona was really bad. But like I say, there was 2 that nailed us since 2020. Oh, Hopco. Let me just do a quick Google. Hurricanes to hit Nova Scotia since 2020. Not 30-20, 2020. Alright. Yeah, Fiona was September 24th to 25th, 2022. So we had, let me make sure everything's still working here. So 2021 we had Elsa in July, and then Henry hit us in August, and then Ernesto hit us also in 2020. No, that was just a tropical storm. But Fiona was the one that we all remember. So Fiona had wind speeds of 170 kilometers an hour. It was mostly considered a Category 2 unless you were in Cape Breton, which we are very close to. And it had the lowest recorded barometric pressure storm in Canadian history. It caused multi-billion-dollar damages across the province of Nova Scotia. It was bad, man. That's I remember that. Like, I'm not going to forget it. How I forgot the name, I don't even know. Yeah, it was Fiona and Lee. But like I say, it all depending on where you were in the province too. And there's nothing knowingly coming up yet. But yeah, Fiona smacked us hard. Now, remember when Fiona was just before the causeway got flooded with storm surge and everything? Me and my stepdad Tony, we were watching the waves, and it was crazy. Now, tornadoes are very rare in the province. Thanks for reminding me, George. I do remember that in Ariseg, which is not overly too far from us. Yep, can confirm that we are getting smoke from the forest fires. What were those records, George? They were like 200. Were they 200 kilometers an hour? I know they were high. Oh. Need to speed up BNSF a little bit. Oh, that's right, George. You have my, you're putting windows in my BNSF caboose. That old Tyco. And anyone that's not familiar with our province, like, it's really unique. Like, we're almost an island. Oh, I can't even remember what I said, George. I'm just sitting here eating wafer cookies. Oh. I mentioned something about the smoke from the forest fires. I'm just wondering if we're getting some of the smoke because I smell smoke. Oh my god. The girls are watching The Conjuring, and I just heard them scream. That's too funny. I gotta figure out who screamed. It's too funny. Could be someone's having a... Nah, no one's having a bonfire for that. Watch for Zippy's lunch. Oh, he's not doing bad. It's always this one little spot here that is troublesome. Oh, so dusty. Just me, or did the screen get darker? I did not touch anything. Alright. I kind of thought of it. I was just like wondering it. I'll fix it. Hopefully not too much. The BNSF caboose, that is with George. It is getting, he's putting some windows up for me. Oh, you mean my orange one? Yeah, my orange one is in Trailer Town. But I got the old Tyco green one here, and it's gonna look awesome once George is all finished up with it. Yeah, it's shut out. Yeah, yeah, so my BNS, my Atlas BNS caboose, that's a Trailer Town on the little layout, and my green one, that's what George getting windows put in it. It's gonna be awesome. But yeah, he's a little cabooseless at the moment. I don't have anything for him that would make sense. All I know is these wafer cookies are good. Although trains don't have caboose anymore, I always thought they looked better with them. Because he kind of does look a little funny without the caboose. And he is catching up with CN a little bit. What do I got? Nah, I don't got anything for him that would really... I mean, I can give him... I mean, I could give him CN's caboose. That'd be kind of funny. The old Bachman. George put windows in it for me. Looks really good. Makes a big difference. Oh. I mean, it's going to be a little strange, but... Oh, I thought I slowed BNSF down a little bit. There he goes. He better now. Ye old Bachman going on. It's a caboose. We'll use it. Why not? See if I can get him. If I can get him on there. There we go. Oh, he's not connected yet. I think he's got to get on a straight part before he'll connect. George is a really excellent hobbyist. There, he got a caboose. Yeah, man, like, it's like, I love caboose at the end of trains. Love cabooses, man. Oh, yes. It was, Colton asked earlier. Actually, I think it was more than Colton. What I had for Pennsylvania. So I got, like, I got 3 Bachmann Spectrums. Really nice lighted Pennsylvania coaches. Only 3. And they belong with the old Bachmann K4 steam loco. But yes, I do have a couple coaches. Not a full set of Pennsylvania, but maybe someday. Man, those Spectrum coaches are nice. They're very nice. They got interior, they're lighted, they're nice and heavy. Oh, have my other wafer cookie. Yum. Yep, that's what's running there, Ted. My Amtrak train, so that is a Rapido E8, and the passenger coaches are old Mantua aluminum coaches. Josh made it back. Josh made it back to home sweet home. I wish I knew how old the Mantua aluminum coaches are. I got no idea. The box doesn't say. But it is definitely a very gorgeous train. And the coaches are lighted. It's just really hard to see right now, at the moment. Alright, I got several different curbs. So, this is HO scale Kato Unitrack, so their curbs are a little different than what we're used to in the hobby. I mean, Kato's been around for a long time, of course, but so the outer right here, it is, so we like to say 22, but it's not. It's 21 point something. Kato's a bit off, but we'll just round it up to 22 because to make it simple, because Kato's, like I say, they do things a little differently. So the outer right here is 22. The inner is 19. And I'm trying to see where you guys can best see me at. Okay, yeah, you can see me over here. Make sure my headset's still on. Okay, so up in the back corners, we have 28. That's my widest radius. And then right here, we have 26. So we got 22, 19, 28, 26, and 24. Oh, thank you so much. Many years, of course, of collecting some things. Well, when I had money to spend too, but it all good. But yeah, so this layout is a combination of 22, 24, 26, and 28. Sorry, and 19. So 19, 22, 24, 26, 28. And like I say, to get specific with Kato, you have to look up their radiuses because it's not really an even number. So their 22-inch radius is 21 point something. They don't have an 18-inch radius. It's 19 point something, which actually works out a lot better because 18's pretty tight. The 24 is 24 point something. 28 is 28 point something. Why they did it like that is beyond me, but it really works. And a lot of the stuff there, Michael and Roseanne, I just got really lucky with, like that, and just having a lot of patience. Like those Mantua coaches. George told me about them quite a while ago now. There was a gentleman locally who was selling a bunch of stuff, and George picked up a few things, and then George reached out to me, and I picked up a few things. I can't remember how much, but it wasn't much. George got... he got the... I wish I was able to get some of the stuff he got, but he got a aluminum via rail set and Union Pacific, I think, from the same gentleman. My New York Central coaches, that was also in the Nova Scotia area. Wicked deal. My Blue Goose coaches, luck again. So it's just like so I got back into the hobby in 2020, so, in the span of 6 years, just slowly collecting. But I don't really collect anymore, because, well, number one, I can't afford it anymore, unfortunately, but, I mean, that's life, right? And, I didn't really I have enough. Like, I have things I don't even use yet because the locomotives are not DCC. And I have locomotives that are broken. Unfortunately, that happens too. So, my Broadway Limited Blue Goose, that is out of commission until the harness comes in. And a big thanks to Michael and Roseanne, because with their help and their donation, I can get that harness a lot quicker. Because it definitely was not cheap. I was having to hold out on it for a little while. But I got, like I say, I do have quite a, I have quite a bit of steam locomotives, but they're all, majority of them are DC, so they won't run the greatest on the layout. And my CP rail train, majority of that I got from a gentleman out west. His late father had a massive collection, and me and David Smith actually bought a lot of stuff off him. Well, David more than me, but so my CP rail locomotive, a Kato SD40-2, I got that from the gentleman. And well, these two CP rail boxcars, these are kits. I can't remember where I got them from, but I only paid like $5 each for them. They're Intermountain model kits. Now all the little CP rail ore cars, I got them from the gentleman out west. His name's David Throne, really good guy, and he gave me and Mr. Smith like really epic deals on stuff. So all these little coal cars, they're all from Mr. Thorne. The CP rail caboose, that is a die-cast one. I got that one at the last train show. Super cheap, like $5. I mean, probably half the stuff I would really have to sit and think about where I got it all from. But like I say, I learned how to be very patient and just wait for deals. Now a brand new locomotive I have not bought in quite some time because they're just too much. I thought about it. I'll have to get David Smith to help me with that. He's really knowledgeable with electronics. So I know it can be done. I'll have to get him to help me with it so I don't make any mistakes. He knows how to do it. It's just something I want to be very careful with. But I'm trying to, like I say, I have several gorgeous steam locomotives that are DC I would love to run. Especially British ones. The BNSF Bethgons, if I pronounced that correctly, I also got those from Mr. Thorne. So I got 2 packages of 6 from them. So 6 of them I have here. The other 6 I have at in Trailer Town on the little layout. Southern Pacific. Mr. Smith gave those to me right here. I got the silver coach. It won't. The silver boxcar won't fit in the yard. The beautiful Southern Pacific Scale Trains locomotive I traded. So this guy here was on trade. He's really nice. I was running him last weekend. So a gentleman from well, there's a lot of people in the hobby, like everywhere, of course, but a gentleman from Ontario. I had a... the door is being knocked on. But yeah, I gotta go hang the swings up for the girls. But quickly finish the story. I had 2 DC locomotives up for sale that I don't use anymore, and the gentleman reached out to me and he's like, "I got a couple Southern Pacific locomotives. I'll trade." And yeah, he traded me this Scale Train Southern Pacific for 2 locomotives that I had that he wanted. Yeah, there is that option too, the cheap decoders. Uh-oh, trains collided. The caboose is going sideways. See if I can unhook it. Oh, he's all sandwiched up in there. I gotta push Pumpkin ahead a little bit. Okay. Alright, let me pop Southern Pacific back in his safe spot. I'll put him over here. All right, just give me a minute there, guys. I'm gonna, before I get these 2 locomotives going, I'm gonna go hang up the swings. There we go. I don't even think I need the fan on right now. It's cooling down a little bit. Alright, what did I miss while I was out handing the swings? Oh, that's right. Yeah, they went up in price. Hey, Lost Souls. How did everything end up turning out at the train show for you? So we ain't got no cheap decoders anymore. Man, CN actually has quite a few different colors. We like to get creative sometimes. Oh, sweet, awesome, George. Like I say, if you got time tomorrow, George, we can meet up there in town or whatnot. So long as the weather holds up. But yeah, we got so that blue CN locomotive back in the day, CN bought a bunch of the electromotive demonstrator SD70 Aces, and CN just painted the CN noodle on them. So that's how we got those ones. And we also had a bunch of ex-Illinois Central blue, they were Dash 8s or Dash 9s, I can't remember, one of the two. And we called them Blue Devils. And when I went to go hang up the swings, the mosquitoes swarmed me. Oh, excuse me. CN has really nice heritage units too. Alright, I can keep the stream going for about another half hour, then I gotta call it. A little later than originally planned, but that's okay. Oh, damn. Yeah, that's a bit of a walk. That's a couple kilometers for sure.
pretty decent as our part. I'm just catching up on a message. Alright. Back into the chat. Oh, the chat. I'll bring it down here a little bit. Yeah, man, I definitely love the video of the big boy. That was nice. You're pretty lucky to see it, my friend. That was awesome. It's funny, I can sit here and watch trains, and then I can look out the window and see the road on the swing. On the swing, just hung those up. I think the wind is starting to die down just a tiny bit. I just hope they're not getting eaten alive by mosquitoes or something. Because they sure came after me as soon as I stepped inside. Little Zippy's having his tip tucked in his favorite spot.
I don't know why they do. I don't know why they shut off like that. I mean, they are getting old now. I bought them like 5 years ago. I mean, they were a really nice headphones. They were rather expensive when I bought them. But I mean, 5 years is quite a long time for headphones. Give Zippy's track a little clean. Yeah, just that one spot likes to act up all the time. There, I think he is good. Yeah. I still look at them and I'm like, I can't believe I had them for this long. They are a brand name called Steel, the Steel series. They are Arctis 7 Bluetooth. I think BNSF needs to slow down just a tad. Right about there. But even though they get really funky, they still, other than that, they still work amazing, especially when I use them for gaming. Steel series, Arctis 7. I got big aftermarket earmuffs for them. Although the leather is coming apart on them a little bit. I'll have to order more new earmuffs for it. But I mean, it is what it is. Oh, I might have to turn up the exposure on camera too. Let me get in there. Hello, camera 2. We are gonna expose you. Up just a tad. Yeah, it's a little better. There we go. That'll refresh itself in a second. And then all should be good. Second. My last little bit of Pepsi. And that's all it wrote. Alright, BNSF shouldn't be catching up anymore. Oh, they didn't stay on the swings very long. Has that got plastic wheels? I can't remember. Ooh. Oh, those are plastic. I guess I still have some plastic wheels left over on some things. That's okay. Oh, stretch my arms. Oh, that feels good. Snap. Oh, my shoulder's cracking. Just a bit. I don't think I have anything else that I can steal metal wheels from. Not at the moment, anyway. Oh, the wind's picking back up. light still blinking. Wish I had a magnet on it. I don't even know what that is, but it was sticky. Ugh. There. There. Hopefully it's all still working. Yep, I hear the sound on my phone, so that's a good sign. Or some more Bachmann Easy Track. All the Easy Track. You're gonna put that. I'll see it there, Lost Souls, when you get it popped on your channel there. Oh, yeah, that's pretty hot, Lost. The we were at, I think, 26 Celsius today. There for a bit. It's going down now. We had a couple heat waves. All right, Josh, sounds good. I'm gonna be shutting it down in a minute too. I'm getting a little I get a little tired. It's weird, so I'm probably just gonna join the girls and watch the movie they're watching. So I will get the locomotives settled in their spots. It's 6:30 p.m. my time, so it's getting like it's like that relaxing time. I make sure BNSF is in a spot where I want him. Yeah, he's in a good spot. I like that right there. Is not bad. Yeah, I like that. That is perfect. All right, guys, I'm gonna call it a day on here. I should be able to get a little stream there going tomorrow morning, depending on what time I wake up. I don't think I'll, judging by how tired I feel right now, I probably won't be up too late tonight. But I will say have a good day in the chat. There we go. Yeah, I went for a couple hours. That's not too bad. Few hours. I'm not sure how many exactly we got. Oh yeah, three and a half hours. That's not too bad. That's all right. All right, everyone. Have a good day, and I should be able to get on for a little stream there tomorrow. And thanks again for the super chat there, Michael and Roseanne. That is super awesome. Yeah, George, exactly. We'll keep in touch there in the messenger like we always do, or figure out there tomorrow or whatnot. But yeah, everyone, take care. Have a good evening, and hopefully someone else is streaming this evening too. I'm not sure if anyone is or not, but yeah, thanks again everyone for tuning in, and I will catch yous on the next stream. Peace out, everyone.